Hey everyone, it's Bruno here. Welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about what I do as a digital marketer. Now, sometimes we get called social media marketer. My colleague calls us a digital marketing agency. I don't really know, but I actually prefer just calling myself a social media marketer because that is what I really like to focus on. But ultimately, what does that really mean? It has social media in the name, so you know I do something with social media. Marketing implies ads or something along of that nature. So what is it that I'm hired to do? Well, my goal as a social media marketer is to drive business, leads, or awareness for my clients. And the way I do that is by using social media because that's where most people's attention is in this digital age. Instead of paying for conventional ad services such as billboards, TV ads, or radio ads, you hire someone like me, a social media marketer, to do advertisements native to these social media platforms. Of course, we can go the paid route or the organic route, and I prefer, in our agency, organic. Organic just means we're not paying for ads. Instead, we're using content native to the app to generate that awareness for us. But really, what are you hiring when you hire someone like me? Are you hiring me for the brains? Are you hiring me for the content? Are you hiring me for the strategy? What is it? Well, that's exactly what I'm gonna break down for you right now. So let's just get into it. So let's start with what I really specialize in. Our social media marketing agency actually specializes in video content. So you can also kind of refer to me as a videographer and a content strategist. This is why you'll often see me on location with our DSLR cameras, some mics, and some lights. We are about creating content native to these platforms, whether it be for YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, Facebook, etc. However, what me and Mateo really specialize in is micro content. This is content that has been condensed from a longer form, say 10-minute video, down to a 30-second or 1-minute long video. The idea of this micro content is to leverage Reels, TikToks, and YouTube Shorts. Because people's attention spans are so small these days, short form content leans into that and basically allows us to get a larger reach. So a big part of our budget is creating the content, editing the content, and of course, distributing it across these platforms. But that's not all. You can't just make a video, post it, and expect it to work well. The second part of what we do is strategize. We have to create content that is native to the platform, but also attention grabbing. And so what we like to do is actually follow trends. This is really noticeable on TikTok. You'll watch a video where it's some sort of meme, and then as you're scrolling through, that same format is done again, but in a new light. This is the easiest way to get a lot of views is by trend hopping like this, because the algorithm already knows that trend will do well in terms of getting views. And so if you can put your own spin and add something new to it, likely you're gonna get a lot of views too. And of course, if we don't wanna do trends or if it's not possible for our clients because some of the trends require someone to do a dance or something weird like that, we have to come up with genuine new ideas that can do well on these platforms. Sometimes we do skits, sometimes we do traditional behind the scenes sort of content, or we'll even just do a simple time lapse, which has done really well for us before. And then of course there's the whole hashtag strategy. This is more relevant towards Instagram than it is, say, TikTok. But now that the content is sitting on the app, there's one more thing that we actually do that is part of what we do as social media marketers, and that is engagement. It's great. Now you got a video that's got a ton of views, but what ends up happening is you got a lot of comments too. And a great thing about social media is that, well, it's social. You really want to comment back to as many people as possible. People like being engaged with, especially with the content creator themselves. Of course, the business owner isn't always able to do that themselves. And if they get a specific question that is tailored towards their expertise, we don't touch it. But everything else, we handle. If there's a compliment in there, we acknowledge it. If there's some sort of critique, we acknowledge it. And of course, if they have a story, we listen and we share our own stories as well. So part of the social media algorithm is that engagement factor. And if you can have a strong engagement with your audience, you do really well on social media. And essentially from there, we just rinse and repeat. It's this cycle of creating content, whether it be short form, long form. And then if it's long form, we make some short form versions of it. We disperse it across all these social media platforms. We find the trending topics, trending formats, whatever sounds, hashtags. And then at the end, we engage with our audience as much as possible. We share it across our own socials to help it boost the algorithm. And then we just hope that it does its job. And if we've done our job well, the posts tend to have really good reach. One of our clients actually went semi-viral on TikTok. We got 280,000 views. I think it was over 300,000 now. And it's just an interview of one of the owners. It was her 90th birthday. But that really struck a chord with people. And that was not off of a trend. That was just a happy circumstance because they told us they wanted to do a video to celebrate Edie's 90th birthday. And we were like, that sounds great. And we figured it would do pretty well since previous interviews of ours had done well for them. But this one really took off and we're really happy about that. But nonetheless, that's typically what I do as a social media marketer. Whether we're a digital marketing agency or a social media marketing agency, I really don't know. I can't answer that question. But I do specialize in social media, and this is why I'm also working on my own YouTube, so I can take you along in the journey and also share what I've learned through these clients and implement them for my own brand, that is. So thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, leave a like. If you want, leave a comment and I'll respond and we can have a dialogue about what I do or any other questions you might have. And of course, if you can do me a solid, subscribe, because when you subscribe, it really helps me out and allows me to pump out more of these videos for you every single week, Monday and Friday. And I think with that, that's all I gotta say. So until next time, peace.